pump action shotgun has one of the most iconic sounds in the world. And today, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Hey guys, Chris at Southern Homesteading, and today I'd like to talk to you about a gun that's been in my family for a very, very long time. You know, when it comes to the quintessential gun for a homestead, a lot of people think about a shotgun, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. This one's been in my family since the 60s. It's a really cool old piece. It shows its wear, it shows its tear and its use. I'm going to give you a little bit of history on where it came from, what it is, who made it, who distributed it, and all that good stuff. So hang out with me for a little bit and we'll look at a cool old shotgun. All right, so we are going to be looking at a pump 12 gauge. It's not any normal pump 12 gauge. This is a J.C. Higgins Model 20 that was manufactured for the Sears and Roebuck company and distributed in Sears stores and through Sears catalogs for a very long time. This one was purchased by my grandfather, and as you can see, man, this joker's got some wear on it. The wood shows some wear. Look how much wear is on there from the pump action. I mean, it's all kind of, this is a fingernail polish right here on the safety. But anyhow, been around for a long time. The stock is a little bit beat up on it. This thing has ridden in cars and trucks and all sorts of stuff. But let's talk about it a little bit. So, number one, 2 3/4 shells. It does have a cross bolt safety on it, and the pump release is right here. This little thing right here, you just push that in, and it'll rack the action. This gun was given to me, oh gosh, maybe when I was 12 or 13. I'm 48, so it's a pretty old. You can look at some of the screws. I hope the camera picked that up, but you can look at some of the screws right there and tell how many times it's been taken apart and cleaned and worked on. Even with the pins, look at all the pin marks on that jugger from where it's been taken out and taken apart. But anyhow, these guns were kind of the do-it-all shotgun for farmers, homesteaders, or anybody like that. You could take this thing and it would do just about everything you wanted to. It's got plenty long enough barrel on it to bird hunt, duck hunt, turkey hunt. You could shoot slugs through this thing at deer. I mean, like, this was it. This was what they did, man. When they had a place like that, if you didn't have a shotgun, you didn't have much of anything. So as I hold this shotgun today, if this shotgun could tell stories about all of the hunts that it's been on, all of the trunks that it's ridden in, all of the back windows of pickup trucks it's hung in, all of the closets that it's hid in over the years, and what it's done for different people in our family and different errors in our family. You know, my grandfather, my father, me, my sons have shot this gun. So it's still in firing order. We're not going to fire it today. We're going to shoot this in another video, but I do know that it has one issue. So right here, I don't know if you can see this on here or not, but there's a piece right there that holds and retains the shells in the magazine there. And when you fire it, sometimes it will release 2 shells at one time because that catch is a bit worn out, right? So we've shot this thing a whole bunch of times. When I was a kid and I wanted to run off with my buddies and go shoot skeet, Dad would point this gun out in a heartbeat. He didn't want me to take one of the nicer guns. He wanted me to cut my teeth on this bad boy, and I did. And it's always fired. It's never let me down when I squeeze the trigger. Now, I guess the last time before I started buying my own guns, it started having some cycling issues because of those worn parts, and we identified that pretty quickly. It wasn't a necessary gun in our arsenal or rotation or anything like that, so I've never had it fixed, but it will always be near and dear to my heart, and I'll always keep it around, and I'm sure that one of my boys one day will tell the same stories about this gun. It's just a cool old gun, you know, and to think that this is a gun that you could buy at Sears. You could buy this in a catalog and pick it up at a satellite store in a small town somewhere in South Georgia, which is, I'm almost 100%, that's how this gun got into our family. My grandfather used to buy a lot of stuff from Sears and Roebuck, and he would pick it up at a satellite store. They order through the catalog, they send in cash money in an envelope and pay for it, and then the store would call them when stuff like that came in. So cool old piece of history in our family. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoy old things as much as I do. And I do promise you that in a video soon, we're gonna take this bad boy out and let it stretch its legs. But until then, I appreciate you guys watching. If you don't mind, please go down and like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you'll see all the videos we put out. And we will see you on the next video.